I played a duel or two this morning, and it pissed me off. And I need you to see this alongside me. Okay, so this is what I dealt with this morning. This is what happened. I log in, I lose the dice roll against Chimera. He goes add a card with Quattle, and I Droll and Lockbird him. Knowing that Droll and Lockbird is a high impact hand trap that should auto win me the game, but it doesn't matter because he has Called by the Grave. Now the reason it has to be high impact and win me the game is because you got to cast your Unicorn on the field. Cast your Unicorn does what? Oh, that's right. It's a think of it as an in-game ban list. Cast your Unicorn is sort of just a forbidden limited list for Yu-Gi-Oh! That is live in real time. So, you know, Kodami Unicorn out here just kind of decides, well, you know what? Kick Colossus is no longer available to you. People do predictions and stuff on YouTube all the time for what they should, what they think should be hit to actually fix the format. According to Unicorn, Kick Colossus ban. That's how we save Master Duel. So now I have to play the rest of this duel without a Kick Colossus. You can't even send Tearlaments Crime from deck to grave to recycle it because it banishes it face down. So that's exciting stuff. Anyway, let's cycle through this and see how we get out of this situation. This is a high-level Yu-Gi-Oh! It's master gameplay. All right, this is, well, I suppose technically the highest level of Yu-Gi-Oh! You'd probably classify as rated gameplay. I'll get there one day. Anyway, this is the end board here, setting up Mo Regina with the tag into the Mirror Sword Knight. This is really fun. So I'm like, what's the bluff against Diabells? How does that work? You know, because some people pop the first thing they hit with Diabell. Some people wait for the second one. This one, got him good, dude. Set Tearlaments Sullick. Pop Tearlaments Sullick. Sullick effect. Get a search for Shiren. I set the field spell, activate the field spell, cast your Wraithsoth, search for Fenrir. He does not want to deal with that. I respect it. We are not dealing with Fenrir. Fenrir, get booked by Sinful Spoils. And then he chains Mo Regina to pop the 2 cards on the field. Probably because he doesn't have any other Sinful Spoil cards, so he might as well use Mo Regina, which is begging the question why we made Mo Regina in the first place. I don't know. Sinful Spoils Chimera is a weird deck. Summon Tier Cash and time to mill cards, but banlist time! Banlist. Now Requiem is gone. I have to play the rest of this duel with no Requiem, no Kick Colossus. Okay. Alright, mill 3, Shiren effect, send roll, mill 3 more, hit Tearlaments Grief, Grief add back the Sullick, which triggers Kashtira Birth, yeah, surprise Birth, which, you know, is kind of rough here. Seamare, send a card, I dump a name, hoping that maybe it can do something, or just getting it in the grave anyway. I send Havness, and it doesn't fuse. Because the ban list. Because Cast Your Unicorn decided that it's time for the ban list, you know? Anyway. We go Nyarla as an Xyz monster here. I attack over the Chimera. Sorry, the Sword Knight. He gets follow-up into Gazelle. I Nyarla, punch into this. And that's right! An Xyz monster has battled. Meaning we make sus, set, and pass. I was thinking about sussing it instantly, but he kind of doesn't really have a field that does much, so I'm kind of just okay with waiting on sus. This is an awkward situation here. He goes activate Moa Regina to just revive. By the way, this thing this is just special summons. This guy just brings a card back. Activates the effect here. Special summon back a apprentice rather, to just get search for an illusion monster. I chain Sullick to negate it. He chains Chimera. Now in response to the Chimera, I'm thinking, should I sus or should I not sus? Because if I sus here, the Chimera fusion potentially fizzles in his hand. He doesn't get the Guardian Chimera. He has to fuse away his whole hand. Or he just goes plus and fuses a Gazelle and a Beast in his hand anyway. So I don't know. I think maybe the correct play was to sus. I choose to not sus.
I'm pretending like I'm really intelligent here, as if I actually know that there was a way and a plan. The truth of the matter and the reality is I fucking misclicked. I was holding Noah in my lap, and then as I was gaming, he like leaned against me, and then I like misclicked no on Zeus.
But maybe it was correct. I don't know. You know, sometimes holding your interrupts is fine. So anyway, he goes into the Guardian Chimera, which is fine because it means I know I'm not getting Chimera for the rest of this turn. Or game, potentially. I don't know. Do they play 2? This version might not have the extra deck space for it with the Azaminas. But anyway, he resolves a bunch of effects here. I chain the sus, send the field, which I feel like is fine. You know, he's committed quite a lot from his hand here. Sus the entire field. Chimera resolves. It draws. He searches a Quattle. Shouldn't he be popping my sus? Oh, there's no more cards on the field. Oh yeah, I get to keep it because it's he used 2 from field. Chain links are crazy. Anyway, we mill 2 cards, and then we add Rhino Heart from decked hand with the Sulik. Now the thing is, my tier cache sacks Rhino Heart, so I'm like, oh shit, okay, well I guess we'll use the Rhino Heart in the grave. So let's do like a little recap memory test. Called by the Grave lasts how many turns? 2. Now, I have a Rhino Heart follow-up for next turn. Surely we won't make a mistake next turn. Alright, anyway, Call by the Grave negates Rhino Heart. So basically, I'm just in, like, survival mode, okay? You know, objective, survive. Please do not die. He goes Quattle for Mirror Sword, tag into Gazelle get Fusion, pitch, summon out Apprentice. He goes into, like, Fiendsmith combo? I don't know what Chimera Fiendsmith does. I couldn't tell you. But for whatever reason, he goes Engraver Pass. I don't know if he just doesn't have the fusion fodder anymore. Maybe he has exhausted all of his resources here. So I don't know what happened there. But we top deck into... This engine has been goated. I doubted it at first, but the Millennium engine is so good. It's actually so good. It's a 1-card Beatrice and Zombie Vampire, just with itself. Summon Doom Dragon. This is a 1.5 card combo. Any Millennium piece and a monster from your hand just makes Beatrice and Zombie Vampire. I decide to not go Zombie Vampire. Instead, I decide to do damage, thinking if I get him low enough, I can go for a Lacrima burn. Just in case there's something going on here. Indeed, he goes Cross out for Lurie, and then triggers the Chimera Fusion to revive back the Lurie. I don't know why he did that. But anyway, what are you gonna cross out, I guess? Engraver would have been the play, I suppose, but actually no, he doesn't have Engraver, he's got 1 Engrave. So now my goal here is basically just resolve Lacrima. Fusion, make Lacrima, remake the Closemoon. Oh no, we have Little Knight. Sure, we can chain block the Lacrima if we need to. 250 life points on the opponent's board here. And kill. So, post banlist Tearlaments. No Kick Coloss and no Requiem. And I managed to win this one. I was pretty happy with this game. I enjoyed it. Guys, I'm telling you, the Millennium pieces are... they are so freaking good. They are so sick. I've been really liking them. Alright. So that's a little funny replay I had this morning.